Willkommen zur nächsten Folge der Franchise mit den Vikings. Wir gehen rein ins Spiel gegen die Bears. Und wir haben ein Ziel heute. Weniger Incompletions, mehr produktive Passplays hinlegen. Wir returnen als erstes.
And here we go from Chicago. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. As a man, Justin Jefferson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Motion man right is Jefferson. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now.
Ja, los geht's, Cover.
Right up the gut. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Throwing from the gun here. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Plowing up the middle. Still has room inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
To the well again, and he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Touchdown, das ist schon mal sehr gut für die.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Off the play fake, Williams. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. His first throw is an interception. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on the opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 16. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
Back stretch.
It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. They'll try and punch it in. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Hill. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down. They're headed up the middle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead.
And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Here's the one back on the handoff. This is ahead for about 5. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle. 5 yards makes the hole a little smaller. It's going to be 3rd and 14 coming up. Working from the gun, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here on 1st down. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. 2nd and 6
Ich habe
coming
mich
up here.
verdrückt, sorry.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Williams from the gun. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. From the red zone now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Williams. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
From the 24. Hopkinson reels it in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. So at the end of 2, the Vikings play. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game.
So.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 10 now. That throw finds Komet. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Back to throw now. Rotates Jefferson along the sideline, complete. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of down. We're going to get a challenge here. The Bears do not agree with that one. Well, That didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
Look at you.
And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
So kick. Return
Return
yards,
coming from
man.
the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Williams to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Now here's Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. At the 20. And the Vikings get it back in the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down.
And oh, he got it! Interception!
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that move right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That one's rejected at the line. And now they face second down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they pick him off again! Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Vikings get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings close to picking up their 5th win. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
These big D tackles in this league, they
Again,
love
first
weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hits his running back. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
Player Stats. Passer Rating von 80. Oh, fifth win. Machen das erste Mal. One new injury. So, dann gehen wir Upgrade Players und in der nächsten Folge sehen wir dann das Spiel. Adjust lineup. Jawohl, Baby. Das war's mit der Folge. Es geht nächste Folge weiter. Dem Spiel gegen die Packers. Ja.